The Zionist General Council sessions are taking place in Jerusalem. One of the main topics being discussed, the significance of the Zionist movement for the Jewish people and Israeli society. We spoke to some of the participants.
We are dealing in two issues. First of all, in diaspora, to strengthen the Jewish identity, especially of the youth, to strengthen the connection between the Jewish people and the Jewish heritage and the Jewish tradition, and the struggle, and we are struggling in the assimilation diaspora. The other issue is to make the centrality of Israel for Jewish diaspora. It means to bring the importance of the Jewish state to the Jewish diaspora.
It's important because this is a movement, an organization which includes both Israeli Jews and Jews from all the diaspora. And I'm first and foremost a Jew. Of course, I'm an Israeli. I was born in Israel. I was a member of the Israeli parliament. But I want to be part of the Jewish people.
If you don't have the feeling of belonging to the Jewish people, Aliyah doesn't mean anything. The centrality of Israel doesn't mean much.
I think that Zionism has a wonderful future. The Zionists of the Jewish world are trying to make sure that we continue to embrace Zionism and not only work for the general Jewish cause, because we believe that Israel is the heart and soul of the Jewish people, and is the center.
We understand today that to be a Zionist is first to believe that Israel is the core state of the Jewish civilization.
What would you say is more important, promoting the connection between Jews around the world or promoting Aliyah, immigration to Israel?
Zionism is first of all kibbutz galuyot, means Aliyah to Israel. This is the first Zionist commandment. But we can't force Jews to come when they are living in an affluent countries. We have a responsibility to their Jewish continuity, and we need to educate the young generation and give them knowledge of the Jewish heritage, Jewish history, and understanding the importance of the State of Israel as a focus of identification of every Jew wherever he is.
To be a Zionist is also, instead of going to Miami Beach or to Palm Beach, to go to Eilat, to build the second home in Eilat.
The fact is that it's more bringing people together, follow me, than really Aliyah. Unfortunately, I would prefer to say the other way around, but it's not the case.
I hope that a Jew will feel that in Israel is the best place he can exercise his Jewishness.
Zionism is very alive. It all depends on how you present it to people. If you present Zionism as a history book, it's going to be boring and people aren't going to want to come, they're not going to want to be part of something that looks archaic and old-fashioned. But if you come to Zionism with modern techniques and you come to the young adults and you speak to them in their own language, there's no reason in the world why they won't embrace that as well.
The globalization, on one hand, it's make easier the connection between Israel and the Jewry in the diaspora, because everyone in New York, Los Angeles, everywhere, he online, he sees on the TV, he watches the TV, he can to see with the internet what is going in Israel, and this make easier the connection between Israel and the diaspora, because he sees online what is going on. On the other side, on the other end, this makes harder, because a Jew in New York, he sees what is going on and he says, I'm here in Israel, so why I have to come? So on one hand it's make easier, but on the other hand it's make harder all the connection between the diaspora and Israel because of the globalization.
There is a demographic change in Europe which is very significant. It may cause to some Jews to consider to move to Israel. The financial crisis, of course, we need to create more jobs, more opportunities for Jews to be here. I would prefer that the main reason for moving to Israel, for making such a significant step, will be that we are known for a better quality of Jewish life.